Hey guys, this is alterations. Hello and welcome to Star Wars Empire at War Remake. Now, as the name would suggest, Empire at War Remake focuses on bringing the mod into the 2010s, bringing the game into the 2010s. Sometimes we might forget that this game actually came out in 2006 with the Corruption DLC later. So this mod, rather than focusing on changing gameplay mechanics or even really adding onto the game in a major way like something like Thrawn's Revenge does, instead focuses on making the game super visually appealing. Everything from brand new ship models to turbo lasers that track the enemy, it's all very pretty. But enough talking, let's get straight into a skirmish, and that's what we'll be doing for today's video, a few different skirmishes. If you guys are interested, we can do a campaign later, but skirmish for now. And we'll start off with a 2v2. And I saw the mod creator put his teammate AI on hard, and if he needs to put his teammate AI on hard, and he plays the mod all the time, I think it's probably smart for us to as well, and we will just do it over Ryloth. We're also streaming this live on Twitch right now, so feel free to say hello Twitch to the YouTubers watching, and people on YouTube. If you'd like to see these live, of course, you can do so by going to twitch.tv/alterations. There'll be a link to that down in the description. My intros always sound scripted. They're not. I just try to be a bit more, I try to organize my thoughts a bit more, I guess. I meant to send one of these over here. I don't know if we share, it's been so long since I played skirmish mode, and especially like a 2v2, I don't know if we share resources here, but we'll see.
Yes, Commander.
Let's just capture this one. So this is the Hutt Pirate Base. We want to get this because it gives us a little bit of extra income, and it protects us. Like it has guns, which, you know, is key in Star Wars. Okay, there we go. First base.
Ready for orders.
One thing that's really different about this mod from the base game is the way it handles the in-game accounting system. And I'm sort of joking, but that's kind of true. You don't actually pay for something when you incur the cost. Or no, sorry, you do pay for something when you incur the cost. So it's like if I schedule something to build, like if I schedule a ship to build, like I'll show you. As I buy these these Y-Wings, I don't pay 300 credits up front. Rather, I slowly drip down 300 credits as I sort of own it, or as the construction proceeds. So that's a little different than the base game.
Construction complete.
It's kind of good in some cases because it allows you to do multiple projects at once. Like you can build an asteroid and queue up lots of construction when you otherwise wouldn't be able to. But if you're not careful, and I found this out the hard way in my first couple of games, you can accidentally put yourself in serious, crippling debt.
Form up.
So that's not good. Thank you very much, BizNX Fangirl. If you want to start reading some Star Wars books, what would you recommend? I always recommend for everyone to start with the Thrawn trilogy. I've done a few videos on where to start reading Star Wars. Even though Legends isn't being continued anymore, I don't think that matters. I still think it's a really fun continuity to explore. So the original Thrawn trilogy is where I would recommend. If you enjoy that, then move on to Truce of Pakura or X-Wing or something. If you don't, go back. Maybe try Darth Bane or Plagueis. I'd read Bane before Plagueis. Or something like that.
Beginning construction.
Hope that helps.
Decoding transmission.
Constructing unit.
Okay, so why can't we build this?
Construction options.
Oh, the AI was building that for us. Okay, cool.
I'll try and draw their fire.
I didn't know that could happen.
Waiting orders.
I assume that's what was going on anyway. I'd like to jump a small force down to one of these asteroids and just kind of cause some trouble. I'm going to cancel that.
Unit in production.
Unit in production.
Get some ships. Try to raid this base. But we should take a look at, you know, actually take a look at some starships here, because this is a mod which, you know, focused on increasing the visual acuity. Nebulon B looks pretty good, but you really see the difference with the larger ships. Even something like this, you can't quite, because the turbo lasers, you can't really see them. but with the much larger ships. Oh, nice. Look at the little rebel task force the AI made to assault that base. Cool.
Station ready.
I can't see him.
Let's drop a Nebula and V here. Oh, crap. That was stupid. I didn't realize that Gladiator was so
Orbital
close.
command available.
So we need something to counter that thing, or else we're going to lose these bases, which we don't want to. Because the AI can cheat really badly. I streamed this yesterday on... Oh, nice. We actually captured this. I streamed this yesterday on my main YouTube channel, Eckhart's Ladder. And,
Under attack.
yeah, the AI cheats really badly. Let's not call that in quite yet until we can support it with something.
Reinforcements canceled.
At your command.
Let's get some Y-Wings and bombers. We're really low on money right now, though.
Constructing unit.
Okay.
Y-wing squadron reporting.
Let's. I know I shouldn't steal from my AI when they just did all the work and helped clear out that base, but I'm totally going to, and that's okay because I assume my AI gets the same sort of buffs as theirs does. I'm reading Lost Stars right now, and it's really good. Yeah, it is good. Yeah, let's take a closer look at the model. Some nice detail on the, obviously the open hangar and stuff, open hangars, but again, you'll see it a lot more when we get the big ships, the big daddy vessels. You guys will see what I'm talking about.
Reinforcements en route.
Let me go ahead and build
Y-wing
something here.
squadron reporting.
Can I wonder if that gun right there could range the. Here,
Copy. Ball
capture
out.
that.
I've got one on me. Bombers at the ready.
These gladiators, despite they look tough, they're not amazing,
Decoding transmission.
Constructing
but
unit.
they're more than what we have right now. So
Crossfire.
okay, we're gonna capture this moon base. Oh, the Dreadnoughts actually has a really nice model.
Station has been upgraded.
It's got like the sort of the blisters, which is what they call these weapon blisters. And in lore, sometimes these would be swapped out with like communications equipment or whatever else. But yeah, that's a nice model. I wonder what the engines look like. The engines keep the kind of classic Legend style. But 600 meters, you really start to see the extra modeling
Ready
detail
for
here.
action.
And it looks like the AI upgraded our base for us, which is really nice.
Constructing unit.
Because we're out here just trying to friggin' survive. Let's drop some
Reinforcements
fighters here.
en route.
Navigating.
See if we can punk that gladiator off.
Bombers reporting in.
We kind of did, maybe?
Cruiser here. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
So we can capture this
Nebula and V frigate here.
Upgrade.
once we get the money
complete.
anyway.
A-wing
So yeah, right now we're not
squadron
gaining any
ready.
money because we're building ships.
Got one on me.
A-wing
Also,
squadron
oh my
reporting.
goodness, they've got a lot of fighters over here.
Reinforcements en route.
Location confirmed.
Holy crap.
Got one on me.
That's not good.
Rendezvous reporting.
It's not good at all.
Roger that.
Stay in attack formation.
It's really just this one AI that's overwhelming us too. It's just fighters everywhere.
Engine 2.
Thankfully, obviously, our fighters are better because we're the Alliance, and Alliance fighters are always better, but still, not good.
Receiving message.
But we're starting to get the income going, so hopefully we can punch back with something large. We've got MC-80 class. We've got a... I kind of like the idea of getting a Venator now because we'll have the fighters.
Should we go around for another pass? Should we go around for another pass?
I see some talk about Lost Stars. Yeah, that has been a sort of fan favorite of the new EU.
Station
I
damaged.
briefly mentioned Lost Stars in today's video if you haven't watched
Ready
it,
for action.
which is on how the Death Star could dock Star Destroyers in it. In canon, not in Legends. At least I don't think there's any evidence of that in Legends. Not that I was aware of. Anyway.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, you should probably go help.
Target confirmed.
Lock S-foils in attack
Look at all these
position.
fighters coming, man. That's crazy. The only good thing right now is that we've got a higher level starbase.
Frequency open. Preparing for combat. Coordinates received.
Repairing.
Rendezvous at Mark 6.1.
Yes, the Dreadnought has been canonized in Rebels. It hasn't been called a Dreadnought.
Command.
I think they call it the, they just call it like an Imperial Command Cruiser or something. But it also appeared in one of the Thrawn comics.
Decoding transmission. A-wing here. Ready for action. Moving to attack position.
You know, now that I think about it, I'm actually pretty happy with how much they've recanonized so far.
Space station under attack.
Here, let's
as good
take
as
down
gone.
that bomber, actually.
Orders, sir.
Once we get this,
Repairing.
Ready for action.
once we get this Venator done, we'll get a bunch of money, and we can use that to upgrade. Ah, crap. We can use that to
Location
upgrade
confirmed.
our asteroids and get more.
Upgrade complete.
Tartan cruiser reporting.
One thing about this mod, they do have to increase the zoom distance. I think that's kind of, I think they know this.
Standing by.
Yeah, you can't zoom in nearly enough.
Station ready.
So we'll jump. Is this ours? Yes. I can't command it though, no.
Available.
So we'll jump down that Venator.
Command available.
I don't know what that sound is.
Someone's on my tail.
Building started.
It's probably the AI using his special abilities and whatnot.
At your
Let's get a
command.
few more little Corvettes just to help protect us. So yeah, these are all ours.
Space station under attack.
I don't really know where I want to. Let's drop it here.
Moving out.
Gunboat here, sir.
So this is the biggest ship on the battle now, and I'll show you what I mean with the turrets. Each one of these turbo lasers will actually move and fire at an enemy, which is really cool. I think they do something similar in Awakening of the Rebellion. I don't think Thrawn's Revenge does that. I think Corey said he just didn't think it was worth the
Decoding
extra,
transmission.
you know, computing power or whatever, which I think is fair.
Constructing unit. Repairing.
Let's get some
Unit in
A-Wings.
production.
Can't make the Quasar. So yeah, I'm just going to leave that Venator sitting right now.
Ready for action.
Let's drop that DP-20 here to help out.
Advancing.
That thing will tear apart TIE fighters.
Copy that.
It's like a TIE killer.
Activating weapons. Targeting systems active.
Yeah,
Standing by.
chasing them away.
Advancing.
A-wing squadron reporting.
Alright, let's drop this frigate that'll provide some fighter support.
Weapons armed.
And what's going on over here? Oh,
Roger that.
nothing good. That's fine. Let's push on.
Reporting in.
So they've got 2 gladiators. I would like maybe one more capital ship to help me out. Absolute mess in the center of the map that our AI is throwing himself into.
Station ready.
Vehicle
See if we can get this
in production.
MC-80 out quickly. Okay, let's keep closer formation if we can.
On our way.
It's really annoying that I can hear everything the AI is doing like that.
Orbital command available.
Let's go ahead and upgrade. Yeah, I'll do it back here. It's safer.
Upgrade in progress.
So, but we're just basically continuing to push forward our income with those little upgrades.
Weapons online. Heading for
Alright,
coordinates.
so this is going to be actually a decent battle here. Do they have any starfighters? No, that'll be
Assault
their weak
frigate here.
point.
Orders received. Squadron
Space
reporting.
station
Because, I mean,
damaged.
right now we don't have any guns
Move in
out,
on
but
their lasers.
here, let's go for the shield generators. Here, chill. Looks like I could just make a couple of, oh, even
Vehicle
B-Wings.
In production.
Squadron here.
Squadron reporting.
The laser
They don't look
banks
like
are
they're
your primary
interested
target.
at all in
Picking up
engaging
signal.
us, so that's fine.
Squadron reporting.
So our Venator outranges that missile defense thing. Yeah, we can see the
New
turbo lasers
construction
actually
options
turning and
available.
firing at their enemy, which is really cool. So watch how quickly 2 B-Wings takes care of the just any hard point on this thing.
Form up. Primary target is
So
a
yeah,
shield
go ahead for this
generator.
one.
Enemy fighters in range. Awaiting orders.
troops.
I'll try and draw their fire.
Weapons ready.
A-wing squadron reporting.
Space station damaged.
Enemy fighter.
Pretty cool. The rocks remind me of Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Enemy fighters incoming. Get them off me.
Beautiful. Well, we pissed them off, I'd say.
Receiving message.
So we can build the Radis, like the big capital ship from Rogue One.
Unit in
I think we'll do that. And are we being... Oh no, that's our friendly down there. Thought we were being attacked, but we're good.
Complete.
Yeah, we totally just scared them away there. We can move in and claim these asteroids. There's actually quite a battle raging on over here.
Switch pattern.
Look at that assault frigate, just like doing a drive-by.
Try not to let one on your tail.
Oh, there's a full-sized ISD right there. Another one. There's Piet.
Decoding
Fool and
transmission.
all. Looks like the AI is right now in the process of upgrading. That's good.
Roger.
Go in and capture that. Maybe we'll just throw our Moncal cruiser into the fight here.
Affirmative.
Where we can help take some of the credit. Interesting. I don't think you actually see the Profundity launch any missiles in Rogue One. I can't remember for sure, but I don't think so. So basically I'm calling bullshit on this entire mod. Do not download it.
Our
I'm on it.
space station is
Roger that.
under
I'm
attack.
joking, of course.
Ready.
Squad, I need
Frigate
help.
responding.
How do we bring our, if we bring our fleet into this battle, they're done.
Running out of maneuvers.
It kind of sucks. I was hoping to see a little bit more.
Upgrade in
Ready
progress.
for action.
Need help?
My friendly AI has been very helpful.
Started.
I got one
I
on
like this battle though. It's pretty epic in scope. A lot of fighters, which I like. My little A-wing just flying around.
Ready to commence.
Construction.
One thing I'm not a
complete.
huge fan of is the fact that the ships have so few hard points. It's like the opposite. Oh man, we're gonna tear these fighters apart.
I'm losing my engine.
Or not. That's fine.
Roger.
I was just
Weapons
trying to scare him.
Try not to let one on your tail.
Nova cruiser there.
Construction complete.
Basically a Haven ship,
Our
for those who don't
space
know.
station is under attack.
Our lasers have been destroyed.
It's gonna be crazy with like a 4-way battle,
Reporting.
which I think is possible. I think we can go up to 8.
We've lost the missile launcher.
Later. That's one. Cruiser responding. Affirmative.
I don't know if like only one hero can be built per faction or per team. 'Cause, like I built the Radis. I don't know if that now means, or sorry, the Profundity. I don't know if that now means he can't. There goes the pirate base.
Rendezvous and mark 6
We end up going with the remake mod. Gotta say, that is a beautiful Venator model.
Waiting command.
Reinforcements available.
All Venators in any Star Wars mod, they're always the open circle fleet. Let's watch the attack.
Standing by.
Okay, that is pretty cool. I wish they would do the Rogue One fly through the, like, in and out of the struts there. That would be really cool.
New construction options available.
Ooh, that's not good.
Ready to commence.
Stand and
Open
fight.
fire on those laser cannons. Orbital command available.
Nice. So our space station's got upgraded. We can build the Pride of the Core. Home 1. I don't think we'll be able to build Pride of the Core just because... well, we could try. They actually still have quite a bit of health left on their base, so it's possible. This is like supposed to be some Corellian destroyer. It makes sense to me. You know, we don't actually see that many Corellian ships despite how like famous of a shipyard they're supposed to be. But generally, you make it look sort of like a CR90, and you're probably at least partially on the way. Except in Legacy of the Force, they're described as being, some of their ships are described as being egg-shaped for some reason. The name of the Discord? What Discord? You mean the... Just search, like,
Form up.
Empire at War Remake Discord, and you'll find it. Actually, we are getting it done, although it'll slow down now that we've ran out of cash. These are ours, right? Yeah. Cool.
Ready, sir.
Oh god, I can't wait to drop the Dreadnought down. 54%. That thing just fired its special weapon. I gotta say, the Profundity is kind of just sitting here dishing out damage. I don't know if it's because of the range it's at, or it's managed to survive so far, or what, but probably not too much longer. Something just went down. What do I have left? I still have my...
Standing by.
I don't know where he is. I gotta say, I am very, very impressed with how stable and how well this mod is running.
Keep your eyes on.
The mod used to have problems with stuttering, even with crashing, and we've got a lot of ships on the battle right now, and it is handling them very well.
Beginning attack pattern beta.
Okay, but where is... Why aren't you showing me where you are? Oh, there's that,
Star Cruiser
and
here.
that's mine. Okay, so these two, let's group my ships up as a little wedge.
Star
Oh,
Cruiser
wedge.
standing by.
Made myself sad for the lack of wedge in the sequel trilogy. Look at that, that is so cool. Even the little guns on the side here in the brim are firing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Sometimes, are those engines failing, or is that just... No, okay, it's just a funny effect. I was like, oh my god, are the engines actually like flickering out and dying? Because that'd be really cool. But I think that's actually just a
At
little
your command.
mistake, maybe. Okay, our Dreadnought's at 74%. It's gonna be a big help when it arrives. This is the remake mod.
Roger that. Open fire on those laser cannons. Mon Calamari frigate ready.
Get up there and support him.
Receiving message.
So there are actually more ships here that we just can't see. So after we call in the Dreadnought, I'll build some heroes. Because the heroes kind of just move over and let you see more ships. So this is a Rebel Star Destroyer. It's supposed to be the Errant Venture probably, which is a privately owned capital ship owned by Booster Tarek, father-in-law of Corran Horn. And yeah, it's painted red and there's like a casino and stuff on it.
Decoding transmission.
86%, alright. Looks like we're actually going to take down... Oh, they just called a new Star Destroyer in. Is our Venator still alive? It is.
Destroy those
Let's
lasers.
get some...
On the shield generator.
Here, see if we can take down that shield. Because you've got missiles, so...
I'm in range.
The Errant Venture's a weird one because it's sometimes like it's got no weapons just because its internal parts have been cannibalized at one point I forget what book it is. There's like they have like 2 turbo lasers working or like 4 turbo lasers working because they had to destroy most of them just to get parts for a few. Because like Star Destroyers are incredibly maintenance intensive.
B-wing here.
Not only do you need a lot of parts, but you need like teams of engineers. 97% on our Dreadnought. I don't know where I want to call it in. Maybe like right here, right down the middle.
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
Find a hypervelocity cannon. That's something I'd love to see that.
Choose your
All right, the Dreadnought is ready. God, you know a badass ship is coming when the game is just like freezing. Let's do it over here.
Smooth it out.
There we go. Let's take a look. So, I've heard a few people say that it's just the this is a Bellator model when it's not. It looks very similar to a Bellator model, but the back is different. I think, unless it's their take, but it looks different than the Bellator to me. Although, maybe it is. The back, Bellator doesn't really have a back like that. But it would make sense for it to be very, very similar to the Bellator. The Mandator is sort of an offshoot, or the Bellator is an offshoot of the Mandator line. But yeah, the New Republic borrows the passes the errant venture off as a normal Star Destroyer, and they have to fix it for the attack on Yaga Minor or wherever.
I will finish.
Look at these. Look at this. Just this firepower. It's so cool that every battery launching missiles and stuff. Just gonna tear this poor Star Destroyer apart. Let's call in.
Ready.
Requesting assistance.
Thing is an absolute beast. Yeah, look at this thing too. Titan class. I think ours is supposed to be more powerful. Yeah, ours is like
Orbital command available.
a lot more expensive anyway.
Requesting assistance.
We're starting to see a bit of slowdown now, I think, but still. Oh man, look at it just putting in fire on that. It's so cool. Wish I could zoom in. I'm slowly zooming in.
Blasted nerf herders.
Very slowly. Very slowly. Yeah, the whole Yaga Minor raid was a bit odd. Very slowly able to zoom in on this. But yeah, you can tell by like how often the lasers are being fired now that there is a bit of slowdown. But it's not so bad.
Affirmative. Easier than the Kessel.
Alright, let's build a Secutor, because that's like 25. That will kind of cap us out nicely at 100. Oh man, look at this. Look at these two monsters just biting at each other. Okay, that is cool. Look at it come through the smoke like that.
Increase to full throttle.
You know what, I gotta say, I don't like some of his custom models, but that ship is cool. Which petition is that? Alright, let's move on to the base.
They are pure.
Reporting for duty. Setting course.
Oh, Rogue Squadron's in the battle now. Alright, let's put all fire on this thing. So take out these. Does it have any? Can you imagine fighting this close together? Yeah, I like the little. Look at the detail on this. Crazy. It's got like a. Almost like a little mini Resurgent style mouth there. That's so cool.
Velocity gun available.
Jedi Warrior, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. Much appreciated.
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
I kind of want to fire the gun now too. Oh,
Receiving message.
what is that? MC-80 class.
Upgrade in progress.
How come that looks a little different? Oh no, it's just a Liberty. Okay, it looked a little different from the angle I was looking at.
We've lost our turbo lasers.
Do we have a Mon Calamari Admiral commanding this ship? What is this now? Like, I don't know, are these supposed to be gravity well generators? See a typical player, thanks for tuning in. Much appreciated.
I've got my approach vector.
Also, did we get the Angry X out for Jedi Warrior? Yeah, the Mandator massively outgunned this thing.
Our engines are down.
Upgrade canceled.
We're like slowly pushing through towards their base.
What's on your mind?
Everyone, head towards it.
Have blaster will travel.
I think we've got this. They don't have much. Once this Titan class goes down, they're done. Yeah, I do like this. It does kind of remind me of a kind of like it would be like a midway between a Bellator and an Allegiance class.
I've got something.
Crossfire.
We're just putting fire into this thing.
Awaiting orders.
So our fleet, we've now sent them all heading. Every ship we have is heading towards their base. That's not ours. This is... We really don't have many ships left because the... Holy crap, look at all these starfighters. No wonder the game is lagging. Holy crap. Oh, they just called in a Secutor, just like I'm about to.
Space station damaged.
Hypervelocity gun available.
Cool.
Keep your eyes open.
I'm tempted to try to capture the starbase here. Because, like, the starbase has, like, final boss level upgrades. Like, one is, like, you call in 10 Venators or something.
Velocity cannon firing. Reinforcement available.
Alright. Drop the Secutor down over here. This thing is just going to start unloading fighters. I like the paint job.
Reinforcement available.
And greebling and stuff. Looks really good. Kind of reminds me of like a miniature almost.
Reinforcements available.
Let's capture this. Okay, so here we go. Assault Core 443. And then the Executor class. Let's see if we can build the Executor. So she's almost done.
Watch the
She's got
crossfire.
one, I think, hard point left. But yeah, as I said, this thing is just unloading fighters now. And that is it. We broke her straight in half.
What is next?
Yeah, I gotta say, I am kind of shocked that the mod is running this well with this many ships. We've got 2 whole fleets here causing trouble for each faction, including a dreadnought, 1 dreadnought being destroyed,
There's one on me.
3% of the way to the Executor. Let's just go ahead and cancel that. It's gonna be forever till we can afford that.
Pushing forward.
I like how we've got like one little branch of turbo lasers here, just giving the
Incoming fire.
giving that Star Destroyer some trouble.
I've got one on me.
Copy.
Ah!
Affirmative.
I need help. I have visual contact. Got one. Got one. I've got it lined up.
I need more income. What is that?
Nerf fighters.
Something just blew up and took down a bunch of shield.
Look out. Try not to let one on your tail.
Oh my god, the magical Cheerios have struck again. I have no idea what that is. Obviously something is being buffed or debuffed. The SR is the reconnaissance, so I don't know what they're doing.
Enemies in range.
Keep your eyes open.
Man, there's no more alpha move than flying over the ship that you just literally destroyed.
Overlord is
It's like, yep,
Drawing their fire.
I will take
you've done this yourself. Gotta say, the level of action here is unreal. Okay, now that is a cool thumbnail. Whenever the screen pauses like this for a second, it's because I'm saving a thumbnail. I think there's a screenshot button though as well. F12 maybe? Man, oh man. What a mess.
I will crush.
I have no idea how we're gonna break through here.
I've got something.
Am I just calling like 10 dreadnoughts? Home one.
Unit in production.
Akbar can help.
What do you
We
need?
need to get this big boy like actually in range. So we just need to like pass through all of the enemy here and just. Also, I have no idea why my ally isn't building any more ships.
Ready.
Swinging around.
Reinforcements available.
I mean, I guess he's made some ships, but he hasn't made any dreadnoughts of his own. Man, look at it just charging through this. Just mess.
I copy.
Secutor's taking some damage.
Got something you need moved?
Hey George, how's it going? Hate it when Twitch does not tell you. That's awful. Twitch, get your stuff together.
They will
Just blast this Star Destroyer as we're going. Might as well. So Akbar is 1/3 of the way done. Okay.
Is that all?
Keep in formation.
There's an AI Secutor there. I don't know why he spawns it back near the base, but it's okay. He's got a lot of ships kind of just like wandering around, whereas I just sent anything I had in towards
Switch
the
to attack
enemy
battery.
starbase.
I have visual contact.
Hey Zer, welcome to the stream. So guys, if you enjoy this and you want to support me on Twitch, if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free. Really helps me out. Throws a couple bucks my way every month. You have to also, if you do want to continue support for the channel with Amazon Prime, and you don't have to, you can always use it on someone else. But you should use it, or else the money just goes back to Dirty Jeff Bezos. Then you have to resub every month,
What is next?
and sometimes it doesn't tell you, so
Beginning attack pattern.
gotta be careful.
This.
Yeah, I feel like this ship's been trying. Oh, that's not good. Just been trying to get into position, but it's very slow.
Overlord is waiting. Nothing in our way.
Come on, old girl. There we go. There we go. Now she's moving. Maybe I told her to stop moving accidentally. That's what I'm talking about. Get some damage in there.
I need help here.
Look at all these fighters, though. Damn. Chasing this poor Secutor down. Thing did not last very long. So slow. Like, what are you doing? Why don't you go to battle? So just look, we've secured the middle territory. We're good. Here's one another Fanon ships. It's the Tide class. It's the Tide class. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a fan design ship. Quite like it though. It's good. Looks like a Mon Calamari frigate would.
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
Akbar is almost at 2/3.
Ready.
Nice, and we're actually within range with our final guns. Let's keep moving though.
It won't be.
Something just went down hard. So the Imp Secutor isn't as colorful. It's because we're trying to mate with them, so I think that's how
Attack pattern.
the Galactic Civil War went. I don't really know my Star Wars history though. Oh, she's dead. Someone took out a bunch of his command points at once. We got one ship left on the field.
Hurry up, Jabba's waiting.
And a bunch of starfighters. Azure Sentry, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub.
On it.
Much appreciated.
Encountering resistance.
Release the Angry X, that's right.
Space
So they're not going to be able to
station
counter our
under
starfighters, so we're just going to win this like almost by default at this point. Unless they can get a lot more fighters over here, or some corvettes or something. Oh look, there's a pretty healthy Star Destroyer as well.
We're drawing their fire.
Republic's Redemption.
Keep it
Pretty good name for a, that's actually a really good name for a Rebel Venator, if such a thing existed. It's helping to redeem the Republic,
Reinforcements
which
cancelled.
became corrupt and bloated and, you know, bad stuff happened.
Reinforcements
And
cancelled.
it's the literal redemption because it's like actually a ship from that era
Reinforcements en route.
coming in to kick ass.
swinging around.
I do have a Patreon, yes. It's just Eckhart's Letter, Patreon. It's going to be getting a reboot soon because I feel like I'm not really offering much in the way of rewards. So. Donations are always appreciated, but never ever expected.
We are victorious.
There we go. Good game. Man, look at this massive Star Destroyers in the middle of the map.
Hypervelocity gun available.
So look at this thing just slowly dying. Alright, let's do another game. Let's just do a 1v1 though. And we'll play as the Empire this time. So we can see what things are like from the other side. Look at everything we killed. 1 Titan class, 209 TIEs, 66 TIE bombers, 81 TIE interceptors, 13 TIE hunters, 14 TIE defenders, 3 Imp 2s, 2 Imp 1s, 12 gladiators, Piet Vader, what's his name again? Mr. Cyborg, and Dala Hask. And what did it cost us? Everything. Alright, I'm just gonna change the title just because people are confused. There we go. Play as the Empire against pirates. Oh, I'm not playing on hard, but I will play against the pirates. I'm not very good at skirmish. Do it over Hoth. Hey, Blade of Dragons, welcome to the stream. Ooh, chilly.
Ready for command, sir.
Okay.
TIE squadron standing by. Ready for battle. Roger that.
These ones are tough just because there's so much you've got to secure.
Course set. Awaiting orders.
Hopefully
Ready
that
for
does it.
action.
Okay, so we'll build a gladiator
Constructing unit.
and then nothing else. Just because, like I always talk about, it's not good to get in that situation where you want to be able to build a thing but you can't. A resource structure but you can't. It's like the worst feeling in the world.
Received.
It's like ironic, you could pay for others but not yourself. Naja with 5 gifted subs, thank you very much. Woof, guys. That is a total of 32 gifted subs by Nacho. Also a bunch to Charlie of the Family Bovine, my buddy, so get some big, let's get a nice warm Eckhart's Letter. Thanks for that. Thanks, bud.
Reporting.
Prepare the klaxons.
Unit in production.
Do we spend too much? Maybe. So there's one right by our base that I didn't grab. That's pretty dumb of me. I guess I can grab it later.
Location plotted.
Unit cancelled.
Why don't you let me buy you?
Yes, Commander.
Let me buy you, baby.
Ion engines primed.
That doesn't sound right. I'm sorry.
Beginning
There we go.
construction.
Let's get a few interceptors to
Vehicles in production.
Short shot.
help
TIE
out.
squadron here.
What was that? Get some baddies over here. Some rebel scum. Causing trouble for the rightful Galactic Empire. So we'll handle that with a gladiator.
Construction complete.
I've got a couple of, well, I've got one Corvette just in case they start throwing Y-Wings at me. In case they start hawking Y-Wings, which is never good.
Reinforcements en route.
Nice. I just got full map vision, presumably because I've got an advantage in fighters. Azure Sentry just gave his first sub. Not only his first sub, he just gave his first 5 subs. Thank you very much, dude. I'm incredibly generous. Guys, can we get a big wow thank you and an angry heck for Azure Sentry? Thank you very much.
Reinforcements en route.
Really, really appreciate your guys' generosity. Seriously. I don't know if I say it enough, but I really... It's above and beyond, consistently.
Construction complete.
So I'm sorry, YouTube, but you guys are going to have to get used to the klaxon.
Upgrade in progress.
Alright, let's move all of our forces up. Oh, what is that? Oh no, Munificent.
Construction complete.
At your command.
Unit in production.
Awaiting your command.
We're tougher than you. I think. Okay, we got that built. We've got that not built. Let's get one just to stick here. Oops.
Construction complete.
Deploying
Space station
squadron.
under attack.
Was that a host?
Upgrade complete. Construction complete.
Oh, Daniel, new patron. Daniel, thank you very much. Don't even have that GIF or GIF set up yet, but thank you very much.
Receiving message.
Ties reporting in.
Chill.
Right away.
Alright, we're pushing hard on them. We got like all the asteroids.
Reinforcements en route.
Draco, thank you for the host. Much appreciated. Okay, time to... I think it's basically time to push. Let's just build a few more fighters.
Vehicle in production.
Set that up.
Tie squadron.
Set
Upgrade
that
in
up.
progress.
Tie squadron here.
Building started.
Orders, sir.
I think that Gladiator has point defense cannons. Yeah, it's got point defense and proper guns.
Building under
Turbo lasers.
construction.
I don't know why turbo lasers are proper now. A little judgmental.
Ready for
If
action.
the thing wants to come in range of the station, even though it's only
Target
level
priority
1,
is the
we'll
laser cannons.
blow that up,
Space
no
station
problem.
damaged.
Look at all these guns. No, no, no.
Construction complete.
Actually, he did more damage to our shields than I thought. Jump that Vindicator down to help.
Ready for commands.
Pretty nice Munificent model. I mean, Munificent is... It always like looks a little cartoony to me, so yeah, that model is pretty good. So I collected all my ships near the front of our... Or near the middle there, so we can...
Upgrade in
For all of our
progress.
fighters, I guess. Slowly just dying now. Broke them
Station ready.
clean in half. 79 viewers, slow day? Yeah, I guess so. It happens.
Upgrade complete.
We're doing pretty well, actually, for once, in a single-player
Space station
skirmish.
under attack.
But we gotta keep her going.
Orbital command available.
Let's build Screed. Why did I call him Hask? Screed. And we'll build Vader,
Requesting assistance.
and then we'll build a Victory. We lost one of these, or did we never have it?
Bomber standing by.
Like a wing down and go help.
Nowhere to run.
Throwing like droid tri-fighters at us. Have you tried the new closed tester version of this mod? The only thing I've tried that's closed is the Awakening of the Rebellion mod. Oh damn, they just blew up my thing, I didn't even realize.
Cruiser standing by.
Okay, let's jump down here. Let's claim these asteroids for ourselves.
Receiving message.
Constructing unit. Unit in production.
Honestly, Starfighter spam is like a pretty legitimate tactic in this.
Gladiator ready for action.
Oh, Awakening of the Rebellion? No, I haven't tried the new closed tester version yet.
Gladiator
Bomber
ready.
squadron reporting.
No, I didn't know there was a new version, but I'd like to.
Transmission.
I just finished my recent playthrough I was doing of that. What's going on over here? Here, Vader, you gotta help.
Squadron here.
Capture this.
Reinforcements en route.
I have Empire War Mod. I really like Thrawn's Revenge, and I really like Awakening of the Rebellion. Those two are my favorite. Right now, I think Thrawn's Revenge probably takes it,
Unit
but
in
they're both
production.
very, very good, in my opinion.
TIE interceptor here.
Awaiting command.
Enemy space station has
In my opinion, there's things that Awakening of the Rebellion does better than Thrawn's Revenge. Like, the things I really like about Awakening of the Rebellion are the planet-specific shipyards, like how at Bakura you can build the Bakuran destroyer and whatnot. That's really cool. I like the missions in Awakening of the Rebellion, and I like kind of the story aspect. But there are also a lot of things I like about Thrawn's Revenge. Like,
Reinforcements en route.
what's something I really like about Thrawn's Revenge? It's just so polished. It almost feels like it's the base game.
Our shield generator's been hit.
Navigating to coordinates.
That's like the main thing, really, just how
Station
polished
ready.
the game is.
Building
Ready
started.
for orders. Setting up my run, sir.
And I love the era progression system, and I really like the fact that Corey is like a Star Wars Legends expert really shines through. How are we getting outgunned by a Munificent right now?
Holding fire.
That makes
for
literally no
maximum
sense.
effect. The ion cannons are our primary target.
Building
Bombers
started.
at the ready.
I got. I can't see.
Republic at War is fun too,
Engines.
but it's not. It's for me, it's not quite the same level of like as the other two.
Orbital command
We
available.
need to be building.
Constructing unit. Vehicle in production.
Really nice we could capture that Hut asteroid.
Reporting.
How did that happen? I don't understand how we didn't absolutely wreck that crappy old Munificent.
Vehicle in production. Unit
Bomber
in
squadron
production.
reporting. Bomber squadron
Reinforcements
reporting.
cancelled.
I'm taking hits. Batteries
enemy
online.
space station
Jumped in
has
too
been
close? Yeah, I guess
upgraded.
that would be. Have Corey and I came up with a name for our podcast? We haven't, which is a little disconcerting, isn't it?
Building under
I should have made that one a pirate base, probably.
Interceptor
Ready
on
to
me.
receive orders.
Regroup for another attack.
Gladiator ready for action.
Reinforcements en route.
Absolute Chaos? Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start checking out basically
Building under
a
construction.
lot of Empire at War mods on the channel. Just like ones that I would not necessarily write off, but that I wouldn't ordinarily want to dedicate an entire playthrough to.
Reinforcements en route.
So yeah, I'm going to be doing that. I think that'll be a really fun series. So yeah, that could be one of them. Ben with his 48th gifted subs to the very, very incredibly deserving Captain George.
Upgrade in progress.
Being targeted. Squad, move in.
Holocron, yeah, we considered that. There were a lot of really good recommendations, better than I even expected on our
Navigating to coordinates.
video that we put out. So
Reinforcement available.
Interceptor squad reporting.
Oh, oops.
Course set.
okay,
Orders, sir.
3 squads of TIE Interceptor, or TIE Interceptor should have no problem with the B-wing.
He won't be around much
Transmit
longer.
orders.
B-wing is really bad for any sort of direct combat.
Ready for orders, sir.
Can we please capture this thing?
Reinforcements cancelled. Reinforcements cancelled.
I think it's still causing trouble over there. Oh no, Jabba's on the battle.
Going to location.
What will we ever do? Alright, let's get on that Munificent.
TIE squadron
Ready for
standing
action,
by.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Can you bombard him from far away? Here, bombard the shield generator with your missiles.
Jammed.
It's a victory 1, right? So it does, yeah, it actually has the missiles.
Constructing.
There you go. Nice to have a... Oh, come on. It's in range of the station. I just threw 5,000 credits away. That sucks.
Our shields are down.
Rip. Guys, can I get an F in the chat for that Hut asteroid that I just spent like a bunch of dollars on?
Our space station is under attack.
Our launch bay has been destroyed.
Vader died, but we'll get him back in a second. If we came in with an ISD, we could probably take the damn station. But that's pretty aggressive. ISD didn't really have weak shields. I think that's kind of overstating things. It could be just for balance, but just saying.
Unit in production.
Just saying. Okay.
Enemy space station has been upgraded.
Damn, they're one level ahead of me, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're one level ahead of me. Yeah, because they got the little fins and we don't. That's how you know it's a serious business.
Gladiator, ready for action. Orders received. Laser cannons to be destroyed.
It's taking forever to upgrade these next level of income, even though we've got a lot of money, so I don't understand why it's taking so long. Do I want to assault the station right now?
Station ready.
Let's build a couple more ships. With Vader.
Requesting assistance.
Attack formation.
Cruiser reporting.
Unit in production.
There we go. Get out of here. Shoo!
Engines at maximum.
I can't switch position.
I thought that was neutral. Oops.
Awaiting command.
What a waste. Here, just get out of there.
Request cancelled.
Oops, didn't mean to do
Space
that.
station is under attack.
Did not mean to do that.
Go after the stragglers. Regroup for another attack.
Prepare for my arrival.
Okay. We never get to see the pirates' later ships? Oh, okay.
Reporting.
See if we can get that thing out of
Units received.
harm's way.
We're on our way.
That's an ISD, right? Yes. Okay.
Orbital command available.
Build a couple more ships, then we'll push for the next tier.
Assistance.
I don't think we saw many of the Imperial Dreadnoughts either. Which space station is taking damage?
Star Destroyer
Our
reporting in.
lasers are gone, sir.
TIE squadron here. TIE squadron here.
Shields are failing.
At your command.
Upgrade in progress.
Now we're turning it over somehow? I don't know. I don't know how that works, but okay.
Orders.
Space station damaged.
Doesn't seem right, but I don't know enough about Empire at War to challenge it.
Tiberzon himself is here. Be extra cautious.
Ready for command.
There he is. Tiberzon and one of the Kandosi. Gotta say, that's a nice looking model. I don't think Kandosi dreadnoughts or cruisers look like Star Wars ships, but that's a pretty good model.
Cruiser reporting.
Beginning
Ready
construction.
for action.
We gotta be careful because once we call in these two ships, we're out of reinforcements until the upgrade's done.
Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements cancelled.
I'm just gonna jump in here and just outgun Tiberzon.
Moving to coordinates.
Nice. Look at these missiles actually doing some damage.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Construction complete.
Order confirmed. Destroy the shield generator. I can't shake.
Where are the others? Shield's almost gone. Cover me now.
Flank speed.
Second one's in. Look at the pretty big guns for a not small cruiser, but
Damaged.
smaller than a Star Destroyer.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Nice. He tried to run the gauntlet and he didn't. That's a Steiner model. I really don't know much about the Empire War modding scene besides my conversations with evil Jedi. What am I being hit by here? Huh. Oh, we lost our pirate base. That's 5,000 credits gone out the window. We're about to catch that Candosi as well. So I'm pretty sure Thrawn, yeah, rebuilds automatically upon destruction. I think now would be a good time to build that.
At your command.
Yes.
Here. I wish you could wait. Yes, get him while he's running. Oh, he's a modeler for AOTR. So I assume that this mod has permission to use all that stuff. Yeah, this mod is a little zoomed out. The fighter icons are really tiny. Which I think too much. Like I get it's meant to look closer to realistic, but to me I always saw the fighters just like a representation. I think it's literally just like a tinder block box. It's got nothing, just the engines.
Decoding transmission.
Probably should have not built Thrawn first and instead called in some support ships, but whatever. Some defenders would go a long way right now. Maximus, thank you very much. Those are the first bits of the stream, I think. Thank you.
Awaiting orders.
They're coming in quick.
Zahn is still alive. He's creeping and crawling down there.
Too much.
More enemy craft.
That's an interesting theory. I can't say I've heard that one.
Reporting.
Awaiting your orders.
Alright, let's drop Thrawn somewhere where he'll immediately be useful. Big Blue, I need you.
Of
What Blue can do, you can do.
Admiral Thrawn reporting.
Damn right.
Ready for action.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Yeah, the Hoth background does make it a little difficult to see. I didn't think it would be that hard, but yeah.
Constructing unit. Constructing unit.
Does it have the Chimera symbol at the bottom? Probably not. No.
Defender standing by. TIE Defender
Good job, Thrawn.
Something to report.
Building started.
I'm not gonna bother rebuilding that as a pirate base right now. Not when we got so many ships around here.
Awaiting your command. Your
TIE
command,
Defender
sir.
standing by.
Engaging the enemy.
I am ready.
Alright, Thrawn. Let's go take that asteroid
Weapons
base.
ready.
Oh, wait. Here, stop.
Commander, we've got them on scopes.
Where are you? We need your help.
Ready for duty. Direct fire at their laser.
So they just give them turbo lasers? They don't have any of the
Pray
weirder shit?
Ready.
We don't need Dala yet. Let's just build a few more, and then we'll move forward to the next stage. Well, we are roasting that thing's shields. Man, I saw the flare from that explosion.
Reporting.
Of
pretty cool.
course.
Our shields are down.
Damn. That thing hit us with a bunch of missiles.
Out of formation. I'm taking hits.
Our target priority is the laser cannons. The lasers are our target.
Closing on target.
Reinforcements en route.
Gladiator ready for
Reinforcements.
Oh, GA, didn't I just kick your ass last night in Shadows of the Empire? You really want to have a second go, buddy? Not smart.
Fire. I've got one on me.
Roger that. Our target priority is the laser
Roger that.
cannons.
Flank
Yeah,
speed.
put all your power into it.
At maximum firepower.
Me too.
Aiming for maximum fire.
The shields
Ooh,
are
look at
moving.
that devastating broadside.
Form up.
coupled with that head-on attack, I like it. Damn, do we lose all those fighters we just dropped there? Because IG-88 does want to have a second go, and he just kicked my ass.
Orbital command available.
How about that?
Reinforcements en route.
Well, let's try that again.
I'm taking hits.
Where are these fighters?
Standing by.
Oh. Just flying around. Here.
Instructions received.
Destroyer
Things
here.
like diving to try to get away from us. It's not what's happening. That's kind of what looks like happens. You could imagine that's what's happening. That's what's happening.
Ready for action, sir.
Watch for enemy ships.
Oh, there were laser cannons there. That probably is what did it. Like, how the heck did that droid kill us so quickly? You have been ignored? I just didn't see it.
Copy.
I don't purposely ignore anyone unless they're being really obnoxious.
Attack commencing.
Go after them. Taking fire. Ready for the
Alright, Thrawn. Let's send you against the enemy base.
Direct all fire on the shield generator.
Our space station.
The ion cannons are inoperable.
Got a lot of money here. Wish the upgrade would go a little quicker.
Fire. Building started.
Orders, sir.
Oh crap, they called another dreadnought. It's not a dreadnought, it's just... Oh, they do call it a Star Dreadnought, okay.
Target locked. I can't shake. Oh, Commander, they're hitting us. Where'd he go?
Shield generator's been
Do we win?
destroyed.
Yes, we did. Oh, that thing's dead. It's just floating now.
Nowhere to run.
Moving to coordinates.
Engaging the enemy.
Oh. Ah, shit.
Receiving message.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, that's not what I thought that was. Damn, I left those unprotected. Allegiance class. Let's build a Secutor. Secutors are great in this mod.
Falling out of
Can actually build the Eclipse if I save up.
Draw their
Being
fire.
targeted.
Space station damaged.
Damn, I could probably use the Eclipse right now. You know what? I changed my mind. We need something with a bit more firepower.
Unit canceled. Constructing unit.
You have need
How are we doing against the base? Not great, to be honest.
Tossing cruiser
Destroy the
reporting.
shield generator.
What are you shooting at? There's nothing over here. Thrawn, baby. What are you doing? Nacho with another gifted sub. Thank you very much, dude.
Tossing cruiser reporting. Decoding transmission.
TIE Defender standing by.
Unit in production.
How is the Eclipse the same
TIE
price
Defender
as
standing
the what's it called? The Executor.
TIE Defender standing by.
Our launch bay is gone.
Nowhere to go.
I
Alright, Thrawn.
calculated the
You're
possibilities.
taking a lot of fire from that station.
Direct all fire on the shield generator.
If we can just get through the shield generator and pierce that, well, we have to get all three of them. That would make later attacks much easier. Zahn's back.
Ready for action.
Can they be built at the same time? They can. Okay, that's good. So I'm just gonna blow something at this guy with that hypervelocity cannon pretty damn soon. How are we doing? Oh, we're not even getting through the shields. Can I debuff
Destroy
this?
the shield generator.
No.
What is your analysis?
Move close. Bring all your guns to bear. Like, why are you trying to beat a space station in a long-range fight? You're a Star Destroyer. God damn it! Start acting like one. Yikes.
Under control.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
There she is.
Reinforcements en route.
Now are we doing damage? We are. Alright, Tiberzon, you should not have given your back to this Allegiance class.
My scopes are jammed.
Reinforcements en route.
Oof.
Hypervelocity gun
Our
available.
launch bay is destroyed.
Targeting.
Oh my god, look at that.
It's almost gone.
Let's, what do we want to shoot at? Let's try Is that Kandosi going towards the base? It is.
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
Oof. That does a lot of damage.
I can't see.
Star Destroyer here.
It's about to be destroyed.
Can I take out the engines? Or the shield?
This will be pleasurable. Reinforcements cancelled.
Station ready.
Reinforcements en route.
Build some more TIE defenders.
In production. Give us
TIE defender standing by.
I think that ship is really fast. Oh, he's... Crap, he's getting away. Let's drop the defenders then.
Reinforcements en route. Star Destroyer responding. We have them in our sights. They are finished.
Destroy the shields at least, so
We'll have them in a moment.
during the next fight we can take him down easy.
Orbital command available.
Vehicle in production.
Not sure with another gifted sub. That's crazy.
TIE defender standing by.
You never have to. You never have to sub or donate, so you can't sub till a certain point or whatever. It's not a big deal.
TIE defender
Ooh man,
standing
we just
by.
sniped whatever hero that was. Thrawn must be dead. Doesn't he come back though? I thought I said he gets rebuilt automatically. I guess he did just die. The man rest, I guess.
Weapons online. Space station under attack.
That was beautiful.
Ready to deploy. This will be pleasurable.
At your command.
Oh, I would like that Secutor. When they just jump in, I just saw some. Man, look at all those dreadnoughts. Let's see if we can take that weak one first.
Star Destroyer acknowledges. We have them in our sights.
Said he comes back, so he better, or else I'm gonna be kind of pissed that I paid for him. Munificent versus Allegiance. I don't think that's a battle you guys want to be a part of.
Reinforcements en route. Give us a task. We'll have them in a moment.
Holding for maximum
Oh
firepower.
man, look at that fire. Ah, we lost one of our torpedo batteries. That sucks.
Receiving message.
Titan class, 35k. It's not bad.
Star Destroyer responding. Now ours for the taking.
Crap.
Reinforcements en route. Star Destroyer
I don't know if we just got a buff there or what that was.
Decoding transmission.
Might be time to hop a Super Star Destroyer in close to their base.
Vehicle in production.
Actually, before we do that though,
Cancelled.
we need more starfighters.
Vehicle in production. Weapons online.
Damn, this thing's getting torn apart by
TIE
something.
defender standing by.
Will be pleasurable.
Is it that? It must be that dreadnought from back there.
This will be pleasurable.
I should have saved the
TIE
hypervelocity
defender standing
cannon
by.
because I didn't realize they had no health hard point or shield hard point because they're
TIE
just gonna
defender
repair
standing
that
by.
thing now.
Reinforcements en route.
TIE defender standing
en
by.
route.
No,
TIE
stay there,
defender
stay there.
standing by.
I know you want to help, but there's nothing you can do right now.
Star Destroyer acknowledges. We have them in our sights.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Oh, he repairs damage to his ship? I thought he respawned. The way I read it, it was he respawns after death. That makes more sense, I guess.
Reinforcements en route.
Did I set
Ready for
that?
action.
Alright, let's start building. Here, we'll build two of
Vehicle in
these,
production.
and then we'll start building Big Poppy over
Constructing
there.
Unit.
I'm taking hits.
Yeah, because it says I can build him again, so yeah, he ain't coming back unless I do that. I feel like I'm going to lose this one.
Space station under attack.
If he wants to make a run at that space station, I think we can take him down.
Instructions, sir.
Especially if he's by himself. 6%. Okay. Honestly, we're just gonna be jumping that thing in as close as we can to that pirate base, I think. Ah, shit. Here.
Warm up.
You go build this, please.
Moving out.
God damn it, Jabba, go home. Oh, he's actually got like a he's actually got like the Jabba's yacht too. That's cool.
Station ready.
Rebuilds automatically upon destruction. So I guess it's talking about the hard points, but I read that as rebuilds the ship automatically upon destruction, which I guess it's not.
Space station damaged.
Well, leave it alone.
Reinforcements en route.
Coming around.
You butthole.
Defender squadron reporting.
I've got one on
Setting
me.
up my run.
Roger that.
Attack formation. Go after the stragglers.
I'm taking a hit.
For another
Cruiser
attack.
standing by.
I've got one on me. I can't shake. Ugh. Form up.
Damn, dude. We're gonna lose this for sure.
Our shield generator's been hit.
I've got
Gladiator ready for duty.
Literally, I feel like our only chance at all right now is just to jump that big Star Destroyer in. Maybe we can take their shield down before they... Or maybe we can take it down before they take us down. Or at least maybe that'll take some heat off the rest of our forces everywhere else.
Disabled.
Then I don't have money to build a... my income's so low I can't build anything now. Please give me some more fighters.
Command available.
I've got one on me.
Looks like they're starting to head towards my starbase now. It's not good for me. Yeah, the thing is on its last legs. 3% engine strength.
Primary target acquired.
Come on, you can kill one of those things.
Under attack.
If I jump in right here, I can take down these two asteroids, recapture them, maybe get back in the driver's seat. But this thing is still pretty far away from being ready. Yeah, not pissing people off with political opinion sounds like a great move. Thanks. Oh god.
Open fire.
Now the actual frigates are, or the freighters are arriving. Soon the capital ships will be here. Well, we can take these little freighters.
Locking on target.
Hooray!
Space station under attack.
85%. Oh boy.
Direct fire on the engines.
Don't even know why I bothered doing that. The thing's like dead, but I wonder why it's the engines that are surviving. Oh, Flower Boy, thank you very much for the 100 bits, man.
Payday isn't till Friday.
You never have to apologize for only giving 100 bits. That's 100 more than is expected, so thank you.
Reinforcement available.
Ah, shit. Hurry up. Oh man, we gotta have to. This Super Star Destroyer is gonna have to try to take down 2 dreadnoughts, maybe a third one coming, and then also this Venator plus all these fighters. I don't think it's gonna happen. All the starfighters we got better get back to base.
Space station damaged.
98, 99. Come on, gimme.
Star Destroyer reporting.
There we go.
Reinforcements en route.
Imperial destroyer holding.
Stealth mode
I don't know if I can still fire in stealth mode. That'd be pretty greasy.
Receiving message.
All right. We need fighter support. Just get a couple carriers in here if we can. Oh, man, these dreadnoughts are annoying because they don't have any shield or hard points.
Imperial destroyer ready. Locking on target. We'll beach them.
Ooh, Boba.
Decoding
Boba, buddy, you're killing me here.
Reinforcement
Imperial
available.
destroyer.
Destroyed. The two destroyers are now in range.
Upgrade in progress. Upgrade
Our
canceled.
shields have been disabled.
Transmit orders.
Hey, shoot at me instead.
Redeploy.
Imperial destroyer holding. Loading ordnance. The launch bay is disabled.
Awaiting command. Instructions.
Target at maximum firepower. I can't
No, please.
Repairing.
Survive. Survive.
A laser bank has been lost.
That's all, guys. So that's all for today. Let me know what you guys think of this mod. I enjoy it. I like the graphics. Obviously, it's pretty cool. The AI cheats so hard in multiplayer. But I probably lost that just because I'm bad. If you guys want more of this, though, make sure you let me know. YouTube, if you want to see this live, follow me over at Twitch, twitch.tv/Eckhart'sLadder, and I'll see you guys next time.